So, welcome back after quite the hiatus to the Bookshop Detectives vlog. And we just got really busy with the bookshops for Christmas, which...
Yes, and then we got really lazy for January.
Yeah, a little bit lazy. Actually had a bit of a break, which was nice.
Woo!
Yeah. So, we just thought we'd get back in touch and we'd tell you about Christmas in a bookshop. It's busy and cramped and highly exciting and full of chocolate and Christmas cake.
Yes.
And everyone going, have you drunk enough water? Have you weed? No one's been to the toilet, it's still locked. Drink more water. So that's how we look after each other at the bookshop over the Christmas season. But we have a lot of fun, don't we?
Yeah, it's the best time of year, it really is. It's really great fun and lots of customers and helping lots of customers and people loving books. And it's brilliant.
Yeah. What's your favourite bit about Christmas in the bookshop?
I think there's just a real buzz. Quite often we have all the staff in together, which we don't normally do. And it's just a really good vibe and customers are generally happy. And it's just a really nice time of year. And it always amazes me that customers bring us presents and cake and chocolates and stuff. And it's just lovely. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely. I think one of my favourite moments is the end of it, because you've sort of worked so hard and you've run. And we shut at 4:00 on Christmas Eve, regardless of what day of the week it is. And we put Phil on the door at Havelock North. So sort of 5 to 4, I say, okay, we are closing at 4:00 because we want to have a drink and go home to our families. And Phil stands on the door and doesn't let anybody else in. And I really quite like that part. And everyone's like, oh, okay. And of course, she's still trying to kick people out at 4:10, but we get quite strict about it.
I get even more strict. So at Napier Christmas Eve, 3:30, I open the bubbles and we all start drinking bubbles.
Do you?
Yeah. And then at 10 to 4, I stand on the stairs in the shop and shout, we are going to be closing in 10 minutes. And then I give them the 5-minute warning and then that's it. 4:00, done.
After that, off to the servo with you.
Yes.
Stale carnations and packets of matches. I don't know who's getting what for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yeah.
Really good.
And then Christmas was cool. We stayed home and our daughter and her partner came for Christmas and we played Gloomhaven for 3 days solid.
Yeah. Which is a little bit like D&D, but more board gamey. But it was good fun.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Yeah. There is obsessive personalities in our family. And so, it was like, get up in the morning. Okay, when are we starting? After the porridge. And then, completely. And we watched Slow Horses again, didn't we? With our whānau as well.
Great,
which was great. Yeah, but Stevie had, I took him out for a walk on Christmas morning, actually, around one of the local reserves, and it's got a certain plant that absolutely messed his paws up badly. I think we've mentioned this before, haven't we, Stevie, and his paws? He's absolutely fine now, but I ended up having to tape all 4 paws up because he would not leave them alone.
No.
Yeah, and go to the vet and get, I don't know what she gave him, anti-itch stuff.
He just nibbles them so they're red raw, and then he nibbles them more because they hurt, and then it just becomes a vicious circle.
It's awful. But anyway, we're never going to that reserve again.
And Stevie is fine now.
Stevie's fine. Yes. So that was highlights of Christmas.
Yeah.
But other than that, Christmas morning he was happy. He loves presents, He just loves it. So lots of presents for Steve. Right, writing and Bookshop Detectives books. Go on.
So we obviously book 2 is well on its way. It's all gone to the printer, and touch wood, we are expecting it the 1st of April. So that's very exciting. And then I guess the second bit of exciting news with that was that Penguin offered us a deal for 2 more books, which we've now signed.
That was our Christmas present from Penguin. Thank you very much.
Would definitely be a book 3 of Bookshop Detectives. And then they left it open. They basically said, write what you want for book 4. So it'll either be another Bookshop Detectives or it'll be something new. We haven't decided. I guess we'll see how it goes with books 2 and 3.
Answers on a postcard.
Yes, yeah. But we spent quite a lot of January plotting book 3 out in quite some detail, and then we've just started writing it. So you've done chapter 1, and I've I started chapter 2 yesterday, and I should finish it today. So,
and then it'll zoom back through the airwaves to me, and I shall have a look at that and go, right.
Yeah, and we're quite pleased with the planning, and we think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. So, with book 2 that's coming out soon, the chap that we kind of loosely based the Admiral on, Jamie, came into the shop the other day. I don't think I told you this. And I said something about, he brought his son in. So, the Admiral's back for book 2. And he said, do I need to be looking over my shoulder? And I went, No, other people might though. So we have plans for the Admiral. Yeah, so that's cool. That's been exciting.
Yes,
Part of
yeah.
the plotting actually,
Yeah.
which was done mostly like in the pub,
Yes.
which is lovely, or in our garden. Our garden is quite neglected, but we decided we would just go and sit in it, and it was so nice.
Yeah.
The only thing is that Stevie doesn't really come into the garden in the daytime, just because there are noises
And Sky.
and sky and
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's a bit suspicious of it, but he'll
Yeah.
come down a little bit if you've got like a
Treats.
sausage, and then he'll be like, "See you later."
Not that scared, yeah.
No. Ooh.
Yes.
More exciting news. We've told people anecdotally in and around us and in the shop, but yeah,
You go.
we're going to Australia. We're coming to Australia. So if you're in Australia, we might get to see you. I know Australia is quite big. So
Quite big.
quite big. So Penguin Australia are bringing us over. So we're going to be there. We're going to Australia. We'll be in Sydney on the 24th of March. We'll be in Brisbane on the 25th. 26th we're in Adelaide, and 27th we're in Melbourne, and we'll be doing Penguin Noir events with other Penguin authors in bookshops in those cities. So more details to come when it's all been finely tuned. But the flights are booked, the accommodation is booked. We are coming.
And I think they know the bookshops, but they just sorted out ticketing or something. So I think we might.
There'll be a reveal next week or something.
It might have been this week. It's either this week or next week. They're going to get some Facebook tiles and stuff like that. But keep, if you want to come and see us, we will certainly
be able to,
putting more info out on this channel and on our Facebook page, I would imagine. Yeah.
And if you're in New Zealand, then we are going to be noodling south. We're going to the South Island on the ferry with Steve. So we'll see how that goes. We've got a little dog-friendly cabin, because I'm not going to leave him in the car, obviously. And
So
that's
going to be early April. So I'm doing Armageddon Christchurch, and then we're going to have a little tour around sort of the north of the South Island, because it's just too big and too far for us to do.
As far as Tekapo and Timaru, that's sort of the furthest south this time that we're coming.
And we're going to, I think Emma's at Oxford, and the Bookshop in Picton, and Scorpio.
And Petronella's in Tekapo.
Yeah.
And Timaru Bookshop.
Yeah.
But again, more to come. I'll do a little thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's February. And we just got
already.
It's February.
Soon be Christmas.
Soon be Christmas. And we just got around to having our staff Christmas party, because you can't do that in retail in December for obvious reasons. So that was so cool.
Yep.
We would put up a photo. He looked amazing. It was a...
I always look amazing.
You do, but you look particularly amazing. It was a 1970s murder mystery themed party.
In a disco club.
Disco club. So yeah, there was a murder on the dance floor or in the DJ's booth. Trevor Treble is actually still dead on our deck. He's made of blankets, it's fine.
A skull.
And a skull, not a real one. And so that was really good fun. We had such a cool time, eh? Yeah. So and that's about us. We will get back into...
Oh, no. And again, we did the a midnight launch party for Onyx Storm, which is the fourth wing, third book in the fourth wing
by
trilogy.
Rebecca
Yarros. And we were like, and we were actually on holiday that week. We were like, oh, do we want to stay up till midnight? And we were like a bit ropey about it.
Yes,
but
we do.
Amy was really excited about it, and we went along. It was brilliant. It was really great atmosphere, great fun. People queuing out the door. It was brilliant. So we put some photos of that up as well.
Yeah. People came in, had to walk the parapet, which is the thing if you haven't read Fourth Wing. Some people did fall off it, even though it was that tall.
I was health and safety, so I was there guiding them.
Making sure. Do not fall over in the bookshop.
We had smoke and dragons breathing smoke and all sorts.
And snacks, dragon snacks. Yeah, it was really good fun.
The hardest quiz in existence.
Yeah. Even hardcore fans were like, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, so that was a lovely bookshop thing to do. And we'll have more bookshop news. We've got some events that we're planning and authors coming through and bits and bobs going on. So we will be keeping you up to date with that too. Yeah.
We'll probably talk about the Ockhams next week.
Yeah.
We would do it this week, but we've had far too much news to catch up on. So
we don't want to bore you. We don't want to keep you too long. So, I'll go and have my second part of my breakfast now.
Lovely. Everyone really needed to know that.
Quite hungry.
She's a hobbit. She needs second breakfast.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're glad to be back talking to you. Like and share, ring the bell thing. I still don't understand it, but yes. And if you're an Australian viewer, we look forward to hopefully getting to meet you in person in end of March.
Yeah. Lovely. Cool. Thank you for listening.
And what do we say?
Mā te wā.
Mā te wā.